On Friday, January 15, 2005 at around 10:30 p.m., rain started to fall. It fell all through the night until the next morning. By morning, our roads and yards were flooded. Everyone was wondering what was happening. Some of us jokingly said that we were experiencing a little tsunami, but as the water continued to rise, we began to panic. The water was rising so fast that in no time it was ankle deep, knee deep, waist deep or breast deep in our homes and the yards and on the roads. There was no way we could tell roads from drains in the villages. Only the public road wasn't covered. There was water everywhere. Tombs were covered, pit latrines were overflowing, garbage was floating everywhere. Plastic bottles, styrofoam boxes, plastic bags, empty tins, garbage was floating everywhere. As the flood waters rose, people were constructing boats, charging a fee to anyone who wanted to travel, whether to go to the doctor or in search of food. We had to use these boats to go where we usually walked. Boats made out of hollowed out old fridges and freezers, rafts made out of empty 5-gallon bottles and plastic barrels with strips of wood.
What caused the flood? An unusual amount of rain fell, yes, but the flooding was man-made. Government at all levels did nothing to safeguard us against the effects of changes in weather patterns as a result of global warming. Our drainage system could not deal with the rainfall. On the east coast of Demerara, the worst hit area, the flooding was caused partly by serious overtopping and seepage in the main conservancy dam. A dam which is about 226 square miles. Some flooding was caused when water was deliberately released from this dam to ease pressure and lessen the likelihood of breaches. There was also overtopping and seepage in smaller conservancy dams. Poor maintenance. The system was also weakened by blockages of drains, canals and cokers that were not working.
Things in the house done, and I'm nothing in the name of Jesus. I don't have nothing left. Even in the wild drove, half in the wild drove had water. Every single thing just duck out. But you can see the water is rushing how far away it is in the house. Till here. See? Everything underwater. See how we suffer the back here? Water is still here to the door. All them clothes is wet. Me even frightened for all the big ass naked. Because all the chair got thrown away. The wardrobe in that drawer, the drawer sail out and go and fill at the back by the canal where the pump over. Till they there. I ain't got clothes, nothing for wear. Right now we suffering to the highest of the maximum. I know how high for tell you. The whole garden dug and out. Coconut tree, there is nothing left. If you think it's like you can't even reach at the back here. My black tank there for cover. 2 bars left for the taps of the water reach inside it. At the back here. So you could imagine what we go through with this water. Dogs ain't have to eat on top of the house. This is how we life done. All my years, I worked my for 27 years. This is my 28 years as mother of 3 children and 3 grandchildren. And look what we're going through. Everything that I worked in all my lifespan gone down the drain. In just a wink of a second. 56 duck, imagine? 56. 4 left, 4. Catching cramp up to the other one catch cramp. 2 yesterday morning throw away all a dead one after the other. Days were left.
Children for mine, me rescue me mother far inside this house. So cross my uncle, me stay my grandmother come there, he come ask me for stay, me say art like come, he make a zinc thing, you see at the back, the zinc thing we stay in there. And if me go, who go give me this, me not gonna nobody for give me nothing, and mommy's got work for everything, everything.
What Retro did, we decided that we had to do something to help. We decided to focus on elderly people, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers, people with disabilities, and women with young children, 5 years old and under.
So we then decided to work in partnership with Alicia Foundation, a small group of mainly women who do not take funds from agencies and are completely accountable, and the Guyana Citizens Initiative, a network including Red Thread, set up to coordinate flood relief by those of us who are not in government, to extend our work to other communities, with resources raised by them and or in collaboration with them. We carried out the following tasks.
We organized nurses from Beacon Foundation and 2 doctors to run medical clinics for 2 days at 3 shelters in Mahaica, East Coast, Demerara. We assisted in the packaging of hampers at Rahamon's Enterprise and Alicia Foundation. We also distributed food, cleaning supplies, and baby hampers from Alicia Foundation, the World Food Program, Guyana Citizens Initiative, and Guy Aid USA in sections of 10 communities on the East Coast, 4 communities in Georgetown, and 2 communities on the East Bank.
The flood lasted for as much as 7 weeks in some communities and affected about 275,000 women, children, and men, or about 37% of the total population. The total area affected was about 1,400 square kilometers. While the flood waters remained on the land, some of us were unable to get out of our houses. Others moved to relatives in and outside of Georgetown, the capital. Others moved to shelters. Some of us moved our livestock and poultry into our homes in an effort to save them, while others were not able to save anything. We suffered terrible losses. Our livestock died, our feed washed away, our farm and kitchen gardens, sewing machines, tools, household items, furniture, utensils,